It's no secret that recent economic conditions have affected people all over the world. From China to Mexico to the United States, everyone is feeling the effects in one way or another. It certainly gives the students in high school economics classes something to talk about. And a recent project in a Central Academy class went beyond getting the views of their classmates. They got to hear from students around the world.
Let's talk more about the fears of the economic crisis.
This is an economics classroom at Central Academy. But on this day, the room isn't defined by the four walls surrounding it. Today, this room is part of a project known as the Global Classroom.
The Iowa Global Classroom program connects Iowa students with students from China and Vietnam and Mexico so that these students who are living in an interconnected world can learn in an interconnected world.
By connecting with people from other countries, these Des Moines students can see what other students worldwide are thinking about the economic situation.
Well, the major concern here is the economic meltdown that the world is facing right now, the impact it's going to have on the students and how they're going to prepare for it in the future. And so the students in the other three countries have developed reports describing what's going on in their countries, the fears they have for the future, and how they themselves can better prepare for the future. Our students are going to be asked to do the same thing, and then that information is going to be shared with the respective countries.
The class welcomed 3 guests over the 2-day workshop, which was sponsored by the Iowa State Education Association. These 3 guests included 2 experts in international trade and 1 high school student from Mexico. They helped the students understand the economic problems the world is facing and how their personal values can help shape the future.
Well, we are challenging Iowa's students to think about the global economy, the global crisis, and how can they fit their vision and their values for the future into the world. It's very, very important that we realize and that the students realize that there are strengths in their community that can help us overcome and understand our role in the global crisis.
This is an Iowa and the World program, so we want them to see their strengths from Iowa that makes them each a better citizen for the world, and then how to take those strengths, share them, grow them, build them better with the students from China, Mexico, and Vietnam.
After spending time discussing the global economy, the students viewed videos that were created by the students in other countries. Those videos showed a little about who the students were and what they believed to be the problems with the economy today.
Teaching in this university for 6 years, I enjoy my work greatly. Here are my students who are diligent and intelligent.
Hi! It's a great honor for me to be here to join this Global Classroom program. And facing this global financial crisis, I'm very positive about the future for China and the world. And hopefully the next time when you come here to China, the thing you'll find amazing will not only be Chinese food. So welcome.
Then it was their turn. They created a DVD that will be viewed by the students in China, Vietnam, and Mexico.
Is that it will continue to be progressive in areas of civil rights and politics and keep the young population here.
My hopes for Iowa is that it continues to thrive, survive, and evolve into a more metropolitan, more advanced, better cultured place, specifically the big population center that is Des Moines, Iowa.
Some of my hopes and fears for Iowa would have to be, I hope that Iowa will continue its tradition of being a really progressive state. It really was a haven for a lot of different peace movements, and it's continuing to be a very progressive state.
In addition to the video, the students wrote their report and that will also be shared with the rest of the global classroom.
We kind of started with the history of Iowa, talking about our agrarian roots and how we shifted to manufacturing, and also kind of about our values. We talked a little bit about valuing hard work while we still remain a fairly liberal state as far as policy. So then we went on to talk about our economic overview, so strictly what we manufacture and how many bushels of corn we export a year and things like that. And then we shifted to more of fears that students have for Iowa and goals that students have for Iowa, and kind of where we think Iowa will go in the future.
The Global Classroom was a unique project for these economics students. It helps show them what's really happening in the world economy.
I, as a teacher, can try to bring the world to the kids. It's tougher to take them to the world, but here's an opportunity for me to bring the world to the kids. And the students need to be global citizens in today's world.
If someone from the community were to look on in this and say, you know, what can I do to make the world better? And that is educate yourself, know more about the world than you just do now. Don't be so, you know, Iowa-centered really, or just U.S.-centered. Be globally centered so that you have better information around the world, and then that way you can get better informed and you can, you know, take your part and communicate with others and prevent something like this from happening again.
It was really fun to do. I thought that it was really interesting to learn about all the other students' perspectives from other countries, and also learn about the similarities between us, even though, you know, we are different nationalities and from different places. So I thought that was interesting.
We're very, very excited about the young people here. I think they have a great potential, and we're just planting the seed, and we hope to see where this goes.
To learn more about this Global Classroom project and view the reports written by students from Des Moines, as well as other countries, visit our website at www.channel12online.org. It's not every day when you get to read a report written by someone on the other side of the world, so go check it out. Thanks for supporting Des Moines Public Schools Channel 12. I'm Allie Mershman, and have a good day.